Welcome to the Ethanator. Maybe you can think of a better name. The idea is that when any kind of sound is heard by the little device, it does a light show and it sends a vibration pulse to that little vibrating motor, which would be sitting on his skin.
Testing 1, 2, 3.
Sorry about the wobbly camera. He could also have this on when he's listening to music. It would respond to how loud and how soft the music is, because basically it's just measuring the volume of sound that it hears. Doesn't matter what that sound is, which means he can make any sound and activate it himself. And that's my idea there, that he has a sense of agency. Your job is to see whether that works and then look at ways that it could work better, or could be modifications made to suit his needs. It's made using a relative of the Arduino Uno, the Circuit Playground Express. It's kind of like a Uno with a lot of inputs and outputs as part of it, baked in, as they say. So you get outputs like speakers and lights, and inputs like a microphone, which obviously you've guessed we need, and other things you wouldn't expect, like a humidity sensor and a position sensor. So if this doesn't work, you can pull it apart and make something completely different. For example, you could download code into this and turn it into a little birthday cake, where it played Happy Birthday, did some lights, and then let you blow them out. So it's a very flexible device. So we're just using the microphone to pick up sound. We're using the lights, obviously, and then from one of those pins, we're sending out a signal to a separate vibration motor. So it's currently in the mail to you right now. Not the batteries. I was trying to reduce the weight so you could get 3 AAA batteries in advance. You can see that it's attached to a denim strip with Velcro, and the idea is you place that on Ethan's body in whatever position works for him. And it might be that the Velcro strips are in the wrong place and that you actually have to sort of use a safety pin. That's for you to test. You want to make sure that the vibrating motor is sitting against his skin. Make sure that there aren't too many layers in between the denim layer with the vibrating motor and his skin, because you'll reduce sensitivity the further away from the skin it gets. I had to change the connection to the vibrating motor because it needs to be flexible, but fortunately in my collection of components I found a sewable vibration motor, so that's what I've connected. Okay, how do you put it together when it arrives? I'll try to show you here how to carefully put the batteries in and then slide the battery pack into the pouch. You turn it off and on by turning the battery pack on and off. Now, just 2 more things to tell you. Firstly, when you switch it on, stay quiet for, say, a minute or 2 to let it calibrate, because that's how it decides what silence sounds like. And the second thing is, what if it doesn't work? Well, what you should do is check you've got the batteries in correctly. And if that doesn't work, you could try supplying power like you would to a phone through the micro B USB jack at the very top that you can see in that diagram. Well, I think I'll stop here until you actually have it in your hot little hands. If you want me to say more about the program and how it works, just let me know. And I hope you enjoy it. I hope Ethan enjoys it, and I'm really looking forward to hearing how it goes.